By now, most of you will know that I'm a big Atari fan. After the summer, I didn't buy the new Atari VCS because of the pricing and what was on offer. Since then, Atari released a few remakes, if you will, of two arcade classics. Today we're playing the remake of Asteroids. Asteroids Recharged. Asteroids was a cultural phenomenon in the early 80s in the arcades and a smash hit for Atari, ensuring their dominance for a little while longer. The artwork of the cabinet is instantly recognizable and the cliché of easy to play but difficult to master applies here as well. For those who have never played it, you're a fighter that takes out asteroids before they can hit you and you move around the screen with your thrusters. This is the revolutionary part of the game and it always makes me think of the Vipers from Battlestar Galactica and how they move. Larger asteroids will shatter in smaller pieces after being hit and the fighter has the option to use the hyperdrive, transporting it to a different part of the screen. It's used as a last resort throw of the dice. Before playing Asteroids Recharged, I saw a video of Centipede Recharged. Centipede is my favorite Atari game, but I have to admit that I didn't like the recharge treatment for that title. Check out Gen X Grown Up by the way, those guys are awesome. Starting Asteroids, I was impressed by the music and how they tried to cater to the 80s nostalgia with the synthesizers and the purple overlays. It gets me excited to play the game, and what more can you ask of a starting screen? I love the Vectrex kind of look they used here. In my opinion, it didn't work that well for Centipede, but this feels like a visual upgrade while staying completely true to the original. The sound effects are what you expect, but they add excitement, especially when you find the power-up. The power-ups are easily the best new thing in this version of Asteroids. I believe I still haven't found them all, but I have seen a spread shot, a rapid fire, a giant laser and some sort of bombs. You find these power-ups by shooting down UFOs. Watch out for these because after a while they will fire missiles that can take you by surprise. I'm playing this on my Xbox One, but I imagine it'd be best suited for a Nintendo Switch in handheld mode. What I do find a bit odd about this version is that it does not allow you use of the D-pad. You control the fighter with the analog sticks and you fire the thrusters with the right trigger. Playing retro titles I always go for the D-pad, but in this case the sticks worked fine for me. There are a few challenge modes and achievements to unlock. On Xbox One that is. In arcade mode the game will keep track of your high score. You do only have one life in arcade mode as opposed to 3 in the original. I'm not sure why. Having 3 lives would make the game more accessible to beginners and I guess Atari wants as many people as possible to buy and play these games, right? You know what? I'm fairly impressed by this remake and I do not regret spending money on it. In my opinion, it's a perfect game for gaming parties or to have in the background ready to go whilst listening to music. The visual style works here and the power-ups make a classic that was good even better. I know it's paper over the cracks for a lot of Atari VCS owners and I'm still waiting for a price drop. But this is definitely a step in the good direction. As for the VCS, My beloved Atari, you do remember being a game publisher for years, right? Tap into your library and give us diehard fans hope for the future. Stay shiny, guys!